Astrid-Ira McCarthy and her wife Lex thumbed through old documents.
Well, this was the oldest part of this.
It's what they have of her original adoption records.
That's her.
McCarthy's parents adopted her from India as a baby in 1989.
Sweetie, precious.
She grew up in Minnesota.
So did you always believe you were a U.S. citizen?
I don't have a reason to think I'm not.
And so what about now?
I'm no less American than I was when I showed up here at 6 months.
She always assumed her citizenship documents were in order, but when she went to apply for a passport, realized she didn't have everything she needed.
I didn't even know I needed this naturalization document to get the passport because we went to go get my birth certificate, but it says right on it that this isn't proof of citizenship. And that's how we got through everything and figured out I needed this document.
That realization led the couple down a new path. They contacted U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services and paid to get a replacement naturalization document.
Months went by and I got a letter in the mail that basically said I needed to prove my citizenship and that I basically need to give them the information I'm asking them for.
The letter led to a flurry of feelings, including fear.
It's been really stressful. Every day I'm worried, like, if she gets pulled over in a traffic stop, is she not coming home that day? I don't know. At any moment, if she had any interaction with law enforcement she has, are they going to keep her?
We took their questions to Zachary Ocker, an immigration attorney familiar with McCarthy's case.
Is there a risk to this community?
There's a chance if they don't have the documentation to prove their citizenship. If they do have that certificate of citizenship or a passport, that's proof of their citizenship. But if they don't have those, then they should look into acquiring them.
He says many adoptees became a citizen through the Citizenship Act of 2000, including McCarthy.
So anyone who was over the age of 18 at that time was not covered, but anyone who was under 18 covered by the Child Citizenship Act. That means they automatically became citizens if they were adopted by a U.S. citizen.
But he says an adoptee still needs to have paperwork for proof. The couple did file what's called a Freedom of Information Act, or FOIA, to have access to her full case file. That way, they could find out if a certificate of naturalization or citizenship was ever filed. Ocker says that's the right move and felt her case would be resolved.
She's a citizen. It's just a matter of how much of a hassle, how much of a cost is it going to be to get the documentation to prove that.
It took nearly 6 months, but McCarthy did get the answer she was waiting for. Earlier this month, she received a replacement certificate of citizenship in the mail. They wish it could have been resolved without all the chaos and confusion.
And we're going to make sure that other people know what's happening to them, what's on the table for them too.